A whole nation woke up in a desert with no food, and God rained down breakfast from the sky. Israel was free from Egypt, but now they were in the wilderness, a barren place with no fields, no markets, no way to feed 2 million people. And they did what we all do when the provision runs out. They panicked and they grumbled. They actually said they wished they had died back in Egypt, where at least there was bread. But watch how God responds, not with a lecture, but with a promise. Exodus 16 verse 4. I will rain down bread from heaven for you. The people are to go out each day and gather enough for that day. Notice those two words, each day. God didn't give them a month's supply. He didn't fill a warehouse. He gave them exactly enough for one day and told them to come back tomorrow for tomorrow's portion. So the next morning the ground was covered in thin white flakes like frost. The people looked at it and asked, "What is it?" Which in Hebrew is literally manna. Verse 15, Moses told them, "It is the bread the Lord has given you to eat, bread from heaven." Every morning, 6 days a week, for 40 years, God fed his people breakfast that fell from the sky. But there was a test built into it. If anyone tried to hoard it and keep it overnight, except before the Sabbath, it bred worms and stank. God was teaching them to depend on him daily, not to store up so they'd never have to trust him again. Now hear me, church. We want the year's supply. We want the guarantee, the full bank account, the whole plan laid out, so we never have to depend on God again. But God in his wisdom often gives us just enough for today, because daily bread keeps you in a daily relationship. If he gave you everything at once, you'd stop coming to the table. This is exactly why Jesus taught us to pray, "Give us this day our daily bread," not next year's and today's. And Jesus said, "I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry." The manna in the wilderness was pointing to him all along. So if you're in a wilderness season and you can't see next month's provision, hear this. God is a daily bread God. He may not show you the whole supply, but he will meet you every single morning. Gather what he gives today and trust him to send more tomorrow. If you're learning to trust God for your daily bread, comment daily bread below as a prayer. And follow Bible Blueprint Studios, because the next story is already on its way. God bless you. He feeds you fresh every morning. Thanks for watching today's video, and please like, follow, and subscribe as we keep building a clearer understanding of God's Word, one Bible story at a time.